Hello students, today we will be discussing about the three-dimensional geometric figure, the volume, the surface area. We will discuss about all this formula. We have already discussed about the two-dimensional figures, their area, their perimeter in a previous video. I will give the link in the description box. Now, first we'll be discussing about the surface area, the total surface area, the curved surface area, and the volume of different 3D shapes. For an example, in a two-dimensional figure, we can take a rectangle. A rectangle is a two-dimensional figure. That is, it has two dimensions, the length and the breadth. We have already knew how to find the area and the perimeter of this two-dimensional figure. The area of a rectangle is length into breadth, whereas the perimeter of the rectangle is 2 into L plus B. What is perimeter? Perimeter means the sum of the boundaries of a two-dimensional figure. And area, the area is a space covered by a two-dimensional figure in a plane surface. So these are all about a 2D figure. Now, this 2D figure can be converted into a three-dimensional figure. For example, we are taking, this is a 3D figure or a three-dimensional figure of a cuboid, or it is also known as a rectangular parallelepiped. So this three-dimensional figure has 6 surfaces: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These are the 6 surfaces, and each surface is a rectangular shape. So to find the surface area of this rectangular shaped three-dimensional figure or cuboid, first we have to know how to find the area of each face of this cuboid. So each face of this cuboid looks like an individual rectangle. So this is a rectangular area. The area of this face is length. This is the length, this is the breadth, and this will be the height of this cuboid. Now, this is the length and this is the height. Therefore, the area of this face of the rectangle is length into height. And same goes with its opposite face. See this face, same length into height. Therefore, the area of these two surfaces will be 2 into length into height. And now, this surface, we have already discussed, this is the breadth of this cuboid, and this is the height. Therefore, the area of this surface will be breadth into height. And same will go with the opposite surface. That is, this surface will also be breadth into height. Therefore, the sum of these two surfaces, the sum of the areas of these two surfaces will be breadth into height. Now, we will find the curved surface area of this cuboid. Curved surface area means we will exclude two surfaces, that is the topmost surface and the bottom surface. Therefore, the area of these 4 surfaces will be its curved surface area. And the area of these 4 curved surfaces means, or the area of these 4 surfaces means, length into height plus length into height, breadth into height plus breadth into height. That is 2 into L into H plus 2 into B into H. That is twice into length into height plus twice into breadth into height. If we take 2 and H common, we will get 2 L plus B into H. Okay, so this is the curved surface area or lateral surface area of this cuboid. Now, a small trick. We have got the formula, that is 2H in bracket L plus B. We can say that we know the perimeter of rectangle is twice into L plus B, that is 2 into length plus breadth multiplied with its height. Therefore, to find the curved surface area of any three-dimensional figure, first of all we have to find the perimeter of that figure. Perimeter of which figure? This is the three-dimensional figure of the rectangle, the two-dimensional figure rectangle. The perimeter of rectangle into height, that is 2 into L plus B into H. That is how we find the curved surface area or total surface area of a cuboid. Now, the total surface area. The total surface area means these 4 surfaces that is the curved surface, plus the area of the top surface as well as the bottom surface. Now how we will calculate the area of this top surface? We know this is the length and this is the breadth of the rectangle. So the area of this surface will be length into breadth, and same will be the opposite surface, that is length into breadth, that is twice length into breadth. So we will have to add the twice length into breadth, that is the twice the area of the top and bottom surface with the curved surface area. Curved surface area means twice L into B plus H, and the total surface area means therefore the curved surface area plus 2 into area of the base, that is 2 into L plus B into H plus 2 into L into B. Therefore we will get the formula, that is 2LB plus 2LH plus 2BH, and if we take common 2 we will get 2 in bracket LB plus BH plus LH. So this is the formula of the total surface area of this cuboid. Now the volume. What will be the formula of the volume? The formula of the volume of any three-dimensional figure is the area of the base into its height. Therefore the area of the base means length into breadth. This is the area of the base, and into height. That is the volume. It's the formula of volume of any three-dimensional figure is the area of the base into height, that is L into B into H. Okay, now the units. The curved surface area and the total surface area is measured in square units, whereas the volume is measured in the cubic units. Okay, now the next one, that is a cube. What is a cube? A cube is basically a three-dimensional figure of the 2D figure that is square. So what is the similarity between the rectangular parallelepiped, that is the cuboid, with the cube? There is a single difference, that is all the formulas or all the concepts, not the formula, all the concepts of the cuboid and cube are literally same, but the basic difference between the cuboid, that is the three-dimensional figure of rectangle, and the 2D figure, and the 3D figure of square, is that each face, these are similarly, cuboid has 6 faces and the cube also have the 6 faces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So these 3D figure, these cube also have 6 faces. We can find out the curved surface area or total surface area and the volume of this cube. Now similarly, to get the curved surface area or the lateral surface area, we have to find the formula of these 4 surfaces. That is the curved surface, not the top and bottom surface, excluding the top and bottom surface, that is these 4 surfaces. So to find the area of this surface, we know this is each surface, each face of a cube is a square. We know the area of square is side into side or length into length. Therefore the area of this face will be length into length, that is length square. Similarly, there are 4 surfaces and 4 equal surfaces, because each surface of this cube is a square. So each surface, the area will be L square. Therefore 4 surfaces, the curved surface area of a cube means the 4 surfaces, and each face is a square. So the area of one square is L square. Therefore the area of the 4 squares will be 4L square. Okay, so this is the curved surface area or lateral surface area of a cube. That is, the lateral surface area will be 4 into side square or 4 into length square. Done. Now similarly, we know that the total surface area will be this curved surface area or lateral surface area plus twice the area of the base. So the area of the base is also a square, so its area will also be length square, and the opposite surface will also be length square. Now that is L square plus L square. Therefore there are 6 surfaces. And all the surfaces are square. Therefore the total surface means the area of all the 6 surfaces. Each surface, the area is L square. Therefore the area of 6 surfaces will be 6 into side square or 6 into L square. So this is the formula of the total surface area of a cube. Now, there comes the volume. While explaining the volume of a cuboid, we have told that the volume means the area of the base into height. Therefore, the length, breadth and height, all the dimensions of this cube are same as they are all squares. Therefore, the area of the base of this cube will be L square. That's the side square. That is, the length is also the side, the breadth is also the side, as well the height is also the side. That means we consider each side as L. Therefore, the area of the base will be L into L, that is L square, multiplied with its height. Here the height is also L. Therefore, the volume of the cube will be length into length into length, that is length cube. Now comes the unit. Earlier in this video, we have discussed that the unit of surface area, it may be total surface area or it may be curved surface area. The unit is expressed in square units, whereas in case of the volume, the unit will be expressed in cubic units. Therefore, the volume and surface area of cuboid we have already, cube and cuboid we have already discussed. Now, the third one. The third one is the cylinder. What is a cylinder? Now we will show you what is a cylinder. Suppose this is a cylinder. Okay. Here this is the curved surface area. This is the curved surface area of a cylinder. Okay. Now this curved surface area, we will find out the curved surface area as well as total surface area. That is, the total surface area means this curved surface area along with the area of the base as well as the area of the top surface. Now, while discussing about the cuboid and the cube, we have already discussed that the curved surface area means the perimeter of the base into height. Here, the perimeter of the base of a cylinder is a circular shape. And we know the circular shape means the perimeter of this circle is 2 pi r. 2 pi r. And the height, this is the h. This is the circle. The perimeter of circle is 2 pi r, where r stands for the radius. Okay. And this is the height. That is the h. Therefore, the curved surface area, this curved surface area. Okay. This curved surface, the area of this curved surface area will be 2 pi r into h. That is 2 pi r h. Now, this is the curved surface area of a cylinder. Now we will be discussing about the total surface area. And we know the total surface area means the curved surface area with the area of the base as well as the area of the top surface. And here the area of the top surface and bottom surface, both the surfaces are circle. Therefore, the area of circle is pi r square. So we will add pi r square plus pi r square, because the top circle surface is a circle as well as the bottom surface is also a circle. Therefore, the area of the top surface is pi r square and the area of the bottom surface is also pi r square. Therefore, 2 pi r square. The area of the top surface with its bottom surface is pi r square plus pi r square. That is 2 pi r square. Okay. And the total surface area means the curved surface area with the two top surface and bottom surface. That is 2 pi r h plus 2 pi r square. Now, if we take common 2 pi r, in bracket we will find r plus h. That is, the formula of curved surface area of a cylinder is 2 pi r in brackets r plus h. Now, the volume. We know that the volume of a three-dimensional figure means area of the base into height. Okay, so area of the base means this is a circle, and we have already knew that the area of the circle is pi r square. That is, area of the circle means pi r square multiplied with its height. That is pi r square into h, pi r square h. This is the formula of the volume of a cylinder. Okay, same with the units. The total surface area as well as the curved surface area is expressed in square units, whereas the volume, that is the 3D figure, that is area into height. That means unit of area is square unit with its height. Height is only unit, therefore square unit multiplied by unit means cubic units. Therefore, the volume of any three-dimensional figure is expressed in cubic units. Now, the fourth one, or the cone. See, this is a cone. Okay, a birthday cap. Okay, now the base is a circle. The base is a circle, and this is the height. This is the height, and this is known as the slant height. Okay, slant height. If we consider this as the perpendicular, the radius of this base has a radius, that is the base, and this slant surface as the hypotenuse, which will get a right angle triangle. Now, we have discussed earlier that the curved surface area means the perimeter of the base into height. But in this case, we will not be able to multiply the perimeter of the circle with its height. Perimeter of circle means perimeter of the base. Since the perimeter of this cone is a circle, therefore the perimeter of the base will be 2 pi r. Okay, but there is a slight difference since the height is, the shape is tapering. So we cannot take this formula. We will just learn the formula, that is, it will slightly change, that is pi r l, where L stands for the slant surface or slant height, and this is the curved surface area, and this is not uniform. This is not uniform. In case of a cylinder, the surface was uniform, but in case of a cone, the surface is not uniform. It tapers as it moves upward. So we cannot use the formula, that is the perimeter of the base into height. Since we will not consider the height, we will consider the slant height. So this is the curved surface area. The formula of the curved surface area or the lateral surface area of a cone is pi r l, where r stands for the radius and l stands for the slant height. Now, the total surface area. In case of cone, there is only two surfaces. One is the lateral surface or curved surface, and the other is the bottom surface. The bottom surface is a circle. Therefore, to find out the total surface area of a cone, we have to add the curved surface area with its area of the base. So we have already calculated the formula of the curved surface area of a cone, that is pi r l, and the area of the base. Since the area is a circle, therefore the area of the base will be pi r square. So to find out the total surface area, the formula will be curved surface area plus area of the base, that is pi r l plus pi r square. And if we take common pi r in bracket, we will get r plus l. So this is the total surface area of a cone. Now comes the volume. Now just compare. Can we say that this cone is 1/3 of a cylinder? Just consider, if we place the cone, we can find here there is a space of another cone, and here it is the space of another cone. Therefore, 3 cones can form a single cylinder. 3 cones can form a single cylinder. Therefore, if the volume of a cylinder is pi r square h, the volume of a cone, that is the 1/3 part of the cylinder, it will automatically be 1/3 of the volume of a cylinder. Therefore, 1/3 pi r square h. So this is the volume of a cone. We have already discussed about the units, that is the area will be expressed in square units, whereas the volume will be expressed in cubic units. So here comes the difference, that is the volume. The volume of a cylinder and a cone. A cone is 1/3 part of a cylinder. We have already shown. Therefore, since the cone is 1/3 part of the cylinder, therefore its volume, that is the space occupied by an object, that is the volume. So it is occupying 1/3 space of the cylinder. Since it is occupying 1/3 space of a cylinder, therefore its volume will be 1/3 of the cylinder, that is 1/3 pi r square h. So this is all about the cone. Now, the fifth one. The fifth one is the sphere. This is a sphere. Okay. So this is a 3-dimensional figure of a circle. Now, while seeing this object, this is a sphere, we can find only one surface. There is no curved surface, no total surface. It is only one surface. Okay, and we consider that 4 2-dimensional figure, that 4 circles coincide to form a single sphere. Okay, 4 2-dimensional figure, that is 4 circles, combine themselves to form a sphere. Therefore, the sphere has only one surface. Therefore, the curved surface area and the total surface area of a sphere are equal. So there is only one surface, and since 4 circle forms a sphere, therefore the area of each circle is pi r square. Therefore the area of 4 circle will be 4 pi r square. Therefore the total surface area as well as the curved surface area will be 4 pi r square in case of a sphere. Now we have to memorize one formula for the volume. Since it's a volume, therefore 3 dimension will be there. So we are taking the cube of the radius, that is r cube. But the formula of this volume, we have to memorize this formula, that is 4 by 3rd pi r cube. 4 by 3rd pi r cube, where r is the radius of this sphere. So this is the volume and surface area of a sphere. Now if we cut the sphere into 2 halves, we will get 2 hemisphere. A sphere when cut into 2 equal halves forms hemisphere. Now I am cutting this sphere. Okay, now see, this is half of a sphere, a hemisphere, since this is half of a sphere. Okay, now this surface, this is the curved surface of a sphere, and this is the plane surface. Therefore in case of a sphere, there is only one surface, whereas in case of a hemisphere there are 2 surfaces, one curved surface, the other flat surface. Now the curved surface area, since it is half of a sphere, we have cut the sphere into 2 equal halves, and each half is known as hemisphere. Therefore the curved surface area will be half of the curved surface area of a sphere, that is 2 pi r square. Now this is 2 pi r square. Now the area of the base in case of total surface area, if it's a hollow sphere, just see, this is a hollow sphere, so there is no surface. There is only one surface, that is the curved surface. Therefore in case of total surface area of a hollow hemisphere, that will be one curved surface. There will be no flat surface. In case of, I'm again repeating, in case of a hollow hemisphere, there is only one surface, that is the curved surface area, that will be 2 pi r square. A solid hemisphere, there will be 2 surfaces. One is a curved surface, that is similar to that of the hollow hemisphere also, and the bottom surface there will be a plane surface, and the shape of this plane surface is also a circle. Therefore we know to find out the total surface area, we have to add the area of the curved surface as well as the area of the base. Okay, so area of the base is pi r square, whereas the area of the curved surface is 2 pi r square. Therefore the total surface area of a solid hemisphere will be 2 pi r square plus pi r square, that is 3 pi r square. Now the volume of both hollow as well as solid hemisphere will be the half of the volume of a sphere. Okay, the volume of the sphere was 4/3 pi r cube. Therefore half of 4/3 pi r, since it is hemisphere means half of the sphere. Therefore the space occupied by the hemisphere will be the half the space occupied by the sphere. Therefore the volume will be half of 4/3 pi r cube, that is 2/3 pi r cube. So this is the volume of hemisphere. It may be solid or it may be hollow. So these are all the formulas of the surface area and the volume of the 3-dimensional figure. We have discussed that how to calculate the formula of their surface areas, their volumes, etc. So this is all for this video. Thank you, students.